Tchaikovsky ballet suites, a Viennese waltz, and a charming overture highlight this CSO program led by Riccardo Muti. Once upon a time, Tchaikovsky fashioned a short ballet to entertain his nieces during a dull family vacation at his sister's country estate. 4 years later, in 1875, Moscow's Bolshoi Theater commissioned him to write a full-length score on that same story. Tchaikovsky naturally returned to the original music. The first performances were inauspicious, hobbled by a threadbare production and ragged dancing. But in 1895, after Tchaikovsky's death, choreographer Marius Petipa rescued Swan Lake, refashioning parts of the story. Today, the tale of Odette, who is turned into a swan by the evil Baron von Rothbart, is a cultural touchstone. The suite collects several exotic national dances, along with the lustrous melody of the opening scene. Tchaikovsky's next ballet, The Sleeping Beauty, is based on Charles Perrault's fairy tale, La Belle au Bois dormant. It was commissioned in 1888 by St. Petersburg's Imperial Ballet and featured a scenario by Petipa. Tchaikovsky said he was delighted and enchanted by the tale of a princess who pricks her finger and is put under a 100-year spell, only to be awakened by a handsome prince. Over 40 days, he composed some 30 numbers and nearly 3 hours of music. The suite on this program includes this dazzling waltz, along with the lovely panorama, the third act pas de deux, and the sumptuous adagio. Donna Diana was the fourth of 14 operas by Austrian composer Emil von Reznicek. Introduced in Prague in 1894, the opera is based on a 17th century comedy by Spanish playwright Agustín Moreto. The story centers on Donna Diana, the proud daughter of a Barcelona count, and her suitor, Prince Don Cesar. With music that alternates between operetta and a grander, almost Wagnerian style, the work enjoyed some initial success. It soon faded from the repertoire, but its effervescent overture took on a life of its own. Finally, Johann Strauss Jr. composed the Kaiser Waltzer, or Emperor Waltz, to mark a toast made in 1889 by Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria when he visited Kaiser Wilhelm II in Germany. Strauss's publisher, Fritz Simrock, suggested the title Kaiser Waltzer so that it could be performed for either monarch, satisfying the vanity of both rulers.